Fall out of love with your traumas. They are holding you back. Let's get straight to it. A lot of people these days are deeply, madly, and almost romantically attached to their traumas. Yes, you read that right. There is a strange modern trend where pain from the past, especially childhood pain, isn't just acknowledged, which is good, but worshipped, which is not. It becomes a badge of identity, a justification for every poor choice, and the excuse for why life feels like it's always on pause. But here's the truth. Your trauma isn't a personality trait. It's not your soulmate. And no, it's not doing you any favors. The comfort of the cage. When we experience something painful, neglect, criticism, emotional abandonment, it leaves a mark. That's real. And healing those wounds matters. But some people don't want healing. They want a familiar prison. Trauma becomes the soft blanket of self-pity they wrap themselves in every time life gets tough. It's the voice that says, "I can't trust anyone because my dad wasn't there," or "I always sabotage relationships because I have abandonment issues," or "I don't try because I'm still working through stuff." Sound familiar? Let me ask you something uncomfortable. What if you're not actually working through it? What if you're romanticizing it? What if you've made your trauma your best friend, your excuse, and your brand? Traumas aren't pets. Stop feeding them. The thing about pain is that it loves attention. The more we feed it, by repeating the same stories, scrolling through trauma-drenched social media posts, joining endless online support groups where nobody gets better, the more it grows. It starts to define how we see the world, how we behave, how we limit ourselves. Trauma says, stay small, stay safe, stay stuck. Healing says, grow up, let go, move forward. And here's the twist. Most trauma-related pain isn't about what happened anymore. It's about how you're still thinking about what happened. It's self-imposed, not because the original event wasn't real or painful, but because you've kept it alive longer than necessary. You've replayed it, repeated it, rehearsed it, and built your entire adult personality around it. The addiction to justification. One of the worst side effects of trauma attachment is the constant need to justify your behavior. Late to work? Well, I've got anxiety from my childhood. Can't commit. My parents had a messy divorce. Haven't followed through on anything meaningful in 5 years. I'm still healing. Look, I get it. The brain is complicated. Childhood sets the stage. But at some point, you either write your own script or keep performing someone else's tragedy. Falling out of love with your trauma means giving up the need to explain yourself all the time. It means saying, yes, that happened. No, it doesn't control me anymore. You can't heal and hold on at the same time. Healing isn't comfortable. It's not a cute aesthetic or a gentle journey. It's gritty. It's awkward. It's waking up one day and realizing that while you've been blaming your past, the present has been slipping through your fingers. Letting go of your trauma, actually letting go, means you're finally free to build the life you keep saying you want. One where you don't have to explain yourself constantly. One where you're not chained to who hurt you, what you lacked, or who failed you. One where you're not in a perpetual cycle of, I can't because. It means you stop defining yourself by what broke you, and start defining yourself by what you're building now. So what now? Here's a wild idea. Try falling in love with your future instead. With your goals. With peace. With freedom. That stuff might not be as dramatic as trauma, but it feels a hell of a lot better at 2 a.m. when your thoughts are loud and your heart wants rest. You don't need to forget your past, but you do need to stop living there like it's rent-free real estate in your mind. Evict the pain. Stop making excuses. Quit romanticizing your wounds. Your trauma was a chapter, not the whole damn book. And if you're ready, really ready, close that chapter. The rest of your life is waiting.